I'm Candy Shannon on Fridays ahead of Democracy Now! In about, well, make that 38 minutes. 22 minutes now after 7 o'clock. Stay tuned, our birthday artist coming up. But first, I actually stumbled into radio. I remember after coming out of college, I was encouraged by my mother to get off the couch and go find a job. And as it turned out, I was advised that there was an opening at a Detroit television station, and I took the job. I was lucky enough to get hired. I was a PA for the 6 and 11 o'clock news back in the day when there was 6 and 11 o'clock news. But that training put me in line to become a news writer, which gave me an opportunity to become a newscaster for a radio station. Next thing I knew, I was on my career path. Something I've learned in my time here in what is now media journalism and film, but when I joined, we were radio, TV, and film, is just how important to help teach students it is, especially film students, how important audio is. It's very important. There are those who feel that in today's film market, it's more important than the visual. But really what I've learned, and I want to help impress upon my students, that bad soundtrack gets people asking for their money back. And filmmakers often, or they may have a bad rap, but the idea among many sound people is they don't think about sound. Filmmakers, directors, DPs, we want the picture, we want the acting. Oh yeah, we need to hear what they're saying and understand what they're saying. I would be willing to say that the percentage of women in those fields and in production, post-production, engineering, music is very small compared to the percentage of men. It's always been a male thing, and first of all, it may be that more women need to know that there's a path there.
Like, based on the rest of your equipment, you don't want a boom pole and all this stuff, and what do you put, like, the shotgun with none on the boom pole. Shotgun with the sandbags, though, y'all gonna have a nice little workout.
I can do it.
I was like, a lot of people, they take those carts from the alright, I'm just,
I believe in myself.
No, I do too. Hey, I do too. I'm just, a lot of people forget, like, this stuff piles up. The thing that drew me to the audio field was actually my uncle, the late Beverly Lindsay, fellow Howard alumni and creator of the original Quiet Storm. When I was a kid, my uncle was, on the air, and I just was so, I guess, enchanted by it when I turned on the radio and hear him talk, and I was like, wow, he gets paid, to basically play the music. A lot of music he really genuinely likes too, and talk. Not a lot, but he does a great job of just talking on the radio. I'm still actively in my career. I don't want people to think I retired from being a professional, because part of it now is that I just think of it like I'm still doing the professional end of it, but also I'm able to take what I learned in the field, this empiric experience, and just impart it to like the next generation of producers and engineers and journalists. Now, one of the biggest things I can say that I want the students to understand is that you gotta have good sound, especially in this day and age. Like, I know we're in the era of just like everything is like you on YouTube, it's what you see, Instagram and all that stuff. But if you're gonna tell a story, even in good movies, you know that the sound is critical.
Train your ear to listen as well as your eye to see. Listen to what it sounds like. Hear that. And take care of your ears too.